Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to VH1's Social Media Relations. Today, we have Cameron and Emily, both broken up because of a relationship that was doomed by being built all on social media. Today, both the audience and everybody at home, we're going to figure out who was in the wrong. Was it Emily or Cameron? And what exactly broke them up, basically on Facebook or anywhere else in real life. We're going to get to the bottom of it today. So,
might as well ask her because it's her fault.
He's such a jackass.
Okay,
please.
Everybody, we're going to take it back. We're going to do this very calmly. We're going to figure out who is in the wrong. Each person's going to get their turn to talk. So please be respectful of that,
I get to talk for once. That's new.
Okay, well, we are going to start with Cameron, okay? Now, Cameron was always talking to me just before the show got started about how he was always writing on Emily's wall and trying to build those strong tie relationships, and he was just trying to keep up with what she was doing, trying to figure out what was going on to try to save the relationship. Cameron, let's hear more about those strong tie relationships that she wasn't willing to put in.
So this is what I would do. I would try to be nice, be sweet. Every boyfriend needs to be sweet to their significant other, so I would try to write on her Facebook, tell her something nice, hope you're having a good day, hope you had a good day yesterday, like she told me she was going to the mall or something. It's nothing but lies. How's that a lie? Can you prove that's a lie? That's what I find.
Let's stay on track.
Anyways. So I would write on her Facebook wall and just, make sure she was having a good day. You want to know what the response was, Zach?
What was that?
Nothing. That was the response. She didn't like it. She didn't go as much as to like it. How long does it take to like something on Facebook? 2 seconds? And of course she wouldn't comment on it because no, why talk on Facebook? So she would never like, never comment. So I honestly, at one point, I just gave up. There's no point in trying to talk to somebody online if they don't even want to respond to you.
Absolutely. So you were really trying to build that relationship on Facebook almost as a last resort. And Emily, you weren't really keeping up with it. But I'm really interested to hear why didn't you keep up with it? Why weren't you responding to his wall?
First off, he wasn't really trying to continue the relationship. It was more like stalking. Every single day, I would get a notification on my phone saying he liked a new photo. One time he liked a photo from 2 years ago of 2 exes of mine. How creepy is that? He creeped on my aunt's cat before. He added my aunt's cat on Facebook. He wanted to make sure I was not cheating on him with the cat.
Oh, and I'm actually seeing now he's actually
there.
stalking you. Yeah, Cameron,
He just liked the photo.
Can we put the phones down, everybody, for 1 minute? We're just gonna keep it going here. And so now, Emily, you say that he was stalking. Now, we have to give Cameron the fair chance of explaining this stalking behavior because we all know, even if you're not familiar with social media and relationships, stalking could be something that's very potentially dangerous. So Emily is accusing you of stalking her on Facebook rather than just sending messages or writing on her wall. Do you care to elaborate as to why you had to go so far as to stalk her on Facebook and try to keep up with her that way?
Stalking.
Yeah, please share.
That's what we're succumbing to is the word stalking. Okay, I see how it is. It was not stalking. I was worried about her. I post these things online, make sure, see how she's doing, and I don't get anything back. What am I supposed to, sit there and just wait until Kingdom Come to get a response? No, I wanted to make sure she was okay, so I got on her Facebook, her Instagram, trying to figure out what she was doing, making sure she was okay. And I did not think you were dating your cat. Come on, I'm better than that.
You commented.
Let's keep.
Is this who you're with?
I'm pretty sure this is my turn to talk.
Let's keep. Everybody's turn to talk. Let's keep it going here, Cameron. We're trying to get to the bottom of this, so please keep going.
I mean, that's why I did it. I was worried about her. So, I wouldn't consider it stalking. I would consider it, making sure she was okay.
And now, would you say this has anything to do with...
stalking.
Would you say this has anything to do with disclosure? Or was somebody not disclosing to the other person? Was there any reason for the stuff? Now, why do you point the finger?
Because she wouldn't disclose to me in person. She would only disclose online. When we first started being together, we would talk. If we weren't together, we would either talk through Facebook or through text. But that would be the only time she would disclose to me. If we were out to dinner at Ramsey's or something, she would not disclose anything to me. We would just talk about, day-to-day stuff. But she only disclosed online, so it got to the point where that's the only time I could get her to open up to me was through Facebook, and it's ridiculous.
So what you're trying to say is that you really had to, quote unquote, stalk her or keep up with her on Facebook because she wasn't keeping up with that face-to-face disclosure, and rather she was just disclosing online, just as many other people do. In case you didn't know in the audience, please put your phone down. We're going to keep going with this. We want to get to a conclusion
It's
here.
good to see somebody here has common sense. Somebody understands.
We're not going to attack each other. We all know the situation now. Now it's time in this part of the show to get to the bottom of it. Now, from hearing both stories, I don't necessarily think either one of you was in the wrong. I think you were both somewhat at fault here. Now, what I think we could do is potentially work on, Emily, possibly could you disclose more in person to Cameron should you all get back together? And Cameron, maybe you can lighten up on
He's
Facebook.
doing it again.
Let's keep our phones in our comments. Thank you. And Cameron, do you think that you could possibly lighten up on Facebook as far as trying to keep up with Emily all the time? Emily, if you help him with that, this can be much easier, and social media would almost just be a secondary thing to your relationship, but we could really keep this as a face-to-face relationship. So now, it is the question of the show, viewers. I hope you're at the edge of your seat. We are going to ask the question, Emily, Cameron, do you think if you work on this, you could potentially get back together here today in our studio?
We'll see.
Probably not.
Well, we have sent you with all the tools that we can give you today. I hope that everybody in the audience will go online and tell Cameron and Emily how they feel about their relationship. And moving forward, I hope you all could try to at least be friends. Thank you everybody from all over the world that's watching our show tonight. We hope you have a great rest of your night and enjoy the rest of the programming on this channel.